Now it's a podcast. You know what that means?
What does that mean?
The intro. Hello, my name is Zach.
And my name is Nick.
And welcome back to Rants.
Rants!
This is a center for rants. If you don't know the reference, get the F out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out, or jujule it.
Jujule it. Just jujule it, bro. So, Nick.
So, Zach.
What are we ranting about today's?
Today's rant is gaming.
Ooh, well, thank God we have these drinks in our hands to rant about gaming with. And what are you drinking?
Oh, that's a good question.
Good transition.
It is.
Thank you.
Crisp like this beer. It is Heaven and Ale.
Is it good?
No.
No! Pretty shit!
What are you sipping on?
So, Corona came out with a seltzer.
Oh.
And I love Corona. It's my favorite beer. And I love seltzers. And I'm sipping their blueberry lime seltzer.
Oh, that sounds so good.
It tastes like heaven.
Oh, man.
It's so good. A center for rants! It's time. The gaming, the darn gaming community.
The darn gaming community, man.
God, the gaming community, man. I was gonna say, it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
People are so mean.
They're so mean. And the older you get, the meaner they are.
I know! We'll start with the... We have a whole list.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with the toxic people.
Yeah.
There's some toxic humans in games.
Toxic teenagers.
Yeah. You darn Fortnite players!
You Fortniters.
You bastards! I don't understand. Like, okay, if you're playing a game and someone's not good at the game, what is the point of literally telling them how bad they are over and over again?
I don't know.
Makes no sense.
Like, you log on, and
Yeah.
you see, like, you get into a game, and there's, like, a level 4 account, and you're, like, level 200,000, whatever, and you're just gonna blast this guy for being bad. He knows he's bad.
He just started! So it's like, I play Monster Hunter World, and I'm like master rank 100 and something. I just hunter rank like 300 and something. And when I play it, they have this great thing in it called SOS flare. Like, if someone is in a like really hard mission, they pop an SOS flare. You can go join their mission. Dude, the amount of times I will choose a low rank mission to just help someone hammer it out. It's just fun, and it just makes them feel better. It makes them feel like they're like, okay, I can do this. Dude, video games are a grind, and I can't stand the people who are so freaking angry or rude that it's like, why is this low-level player on our team? It's like, I don't freaking know. Get over it.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember when you first started? Like, don't be an asshole.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple. And that goes hand in hand with the same thing on our next topic is the bullying in it, where it's like,
oh, no.
People will go off. I've literally been playing a game before, so like there's this little game I play called Town of Salem. It's a little computer game. It's real dumb, but it's a lot of fun. If you play Town of Salem, you know it's fun. If you've never played Town of Salem, you should play it. It is a lot of fun. And what drives me crazy is when I'm playing. So like you have different roles, and it's great. I was playing like 2 days ago, and my role in the game was sheriff, where I have to I watch people at night and I write down my notes about what I saw them doing and who visited them and whatever. And I got executed in the game. Someone thought I was someone else because I got framed, which is another role someone has. And they ended up killing me, and my notes had literally, I mean, every single freaking detail I had. And immediately upon my death, my notes release, and the first comment was, and I quote, Stupid bleep 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 and bleep mother bleeper doesn't bleep and know how to write bleep and notes. Worst bleep player ever bleep and kill yourself. Like, dude, you know it's a video game, right?
Yeah.
You know it's a game. Like, you're aware of this, right? I don't understand why people take it so seriously. It's just a game, fucker.
That was a good reference.
It's a good reference.
Yeah, that was a good reference.
It's a good reference. Just a game, fucker. My dad says that all the time. I'll hear it tomorrow because I'm actually playing volleyball with him tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to hear that reference. That exact reference. Just a game, fucker. Anyways. Dude.
Yeah.
Calm down.
It's like, especially when it's like PvP. Like, I play a lot of Overwatch. Mm-hmm. And one thing that I will say, so on console, you don't have match chat. On PC, you have match chat, so which means that you can flame not only your own teammates, by not even saying, you just type it in. You can flame your own teammates, you can flame the teammates on the other end, and it's just like...
Everyone sees it.
Everyone sees it, so you just get berated by this like 14-year-old, like, why'd you do that? Oh, you're so dumb for doing that. And you're just like... I was trying to be creative, dude.
Like, I have to work tomorrow morning. Shut up.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to have fun. It's like, oh, ha 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 ha.
My mom bought me this PC.
I booped you off the map, and it's like, yeah, it's real funny.
That's the game.
I was reading a text message in Spawn.
It's just a game.
Yeah, they just take it like teenagers. You take it way too serious. We're trying to have fun.
Yeah,
we're adults. We play this for fun, man.
One of the worst things I've seen when it comes like, God, I was, again, Town of Salem, actually. Town of Salem's a little toxic. Okay, let me reflect. So there's different versions of it. Classic mode is not toxic. I've never had a toxic player in classic mode. Ranked mode, oh my God, they're toxic human beings. And I was playing, and one of the roles that I actually really like playing is it's Executor. You have a very specific target you need to get lynched. So I'm playing my role. I'm like whispering to him, like, "Hey, what's your role?" And they're like, "Why?" And I'm like, "I'm lookout. I'm trying to like piece things together. I watched you last night. You came up suspect." And they're like, "Oh no, I'm this." And it's like, I don't actually know what you are, and I'm definitely not lookout. I'm like, okay. And then I will copy paste the exact thing into the chat, and I'm like, this person's lying. I'm lookout. This is what it came up. They are lying. And I always wait till the framer, who's a member of the Mafia in the game, is dead, so I can be like, haha. Like, I can call out the lie. I did that the other day, and I always do it. And when I play class, it works so well normally. And even in ranked, I mean, it worked perfectly. I crushed it. And so I did it, and everyone was like, oh, really? And I'm like, yeah, no, like, they're bad. And this person got so fucking angry. They were whispering some pretty mean things to me. So when you whisper in the game, no one else sees it. And they're like, you stupid mother bleeping piece of bleep mother bleep. I mean, they were going off. Like, you get me bleeping killed, I'm gonna fucking kill you if I find you in real life. It's like, whoa! Like, first of all, that's a threat. Second of all, bring it on. Bring it on, punk.
I'm faster than you, Dad.
I'm an adult with a mortgage. Shut up, nerd. Third of all, like, it's a game.
Yeah.
Like, I'm playing my role. Yeah. This is what I meant to do in the game. You played the role too. Don't act like you don't, like, you know I'm Executor at that point. You know I'm gonna get you killed.
Yeah.
What are you so butthurt about?
It was funny.
Like, bro. And then I got him killed, and because you have final words, and his last words are, go blame yourself, you mother bleeper. And I was just like, he died, and immediately I was like, execute win, baby. And everyone was like, you dick. And I'm like, That's the game. He was the only person that was mad, though, and someone literally comments immediately, okay, that was really funny, though, and that was really good play. Then I got killed that night in the game, and so when you can talk to other dead people when you're dead, and I got killed, and he just went off when I was dead. You stupid piece of bleeping mother bleep. I was bleep. I could have won. Blah, blah, blah. I was just like, it's just a game, man. Bro, it's a video game. What are you so mad about?
Yeah.
It's just a video game, dude.
Diabito had something like that happen to him in Overwatch. This dude would just consistently spawn camp him, and then Diabito would go, and he would just if there's a team fight breaking out, he would go in between everything just to hunt that one person down over and over again for revenge. So the person added him, and he was just cussing him out, and Diabito was just I'm sorry, you're bad, frowny face. He would the kid would just go off on him. He was I'm sorry, I have both parents alive. He would just go
Jesus. He's a perfect example of a toxic human in video games.
It's so funny. There's just clips of, oh my goodness. It's funny if it's not happening to you, but when it happens to you, it's not funny anymore.
It's like I don't do it to people when I play.
Yeah, I try and be nice and make friends.
I'm so big on just it's okay. Don't worry about it. You'll learn. It's all good. And so when Sea of Thieves is a great example of bullying / toxic just people in it. It's not as bad as it used to be. I mean, it used to be brutal, and then the developers of Sea of Thieves, probably the best devs I've ever seen with a video game and with a community. They were very smart, and they realized how many toxic people were in it, to where they pretty much, there's certain events you are forced to work with people now. And I thought that was brilliant. I think that's such a smart thing to do. But I mean, dude, when I first started playing, I mean, people would just lose their minds in Sea of Thieves. I'm just on my boat, man. I'm just trying to go dig up this treasure chest. I'm level 1 in all of the factions, bro. I'm nobody. There's no reason to come burn my ship to the ground. I loaded in one day. I didn't even put anything on my ship yet. I loaded in, walked out to customize, put my stuff in my ship, and a ship came in and blew my ship up, and immediately on a mic, yeah, that's what you're so bad at this game, bro. Ooh, I bet you worked 8 hours, you're so stupid. Whoa. Whoa there. Did you have a bad day at work? I very politely hopped on my mic. I was I just loaded in. You sank my ship for nothing. There's nothing on my ship. What are you so mad about? No, you're fucking full of shit. Piece of shit, just losing their minds. It's dude, it's a video game. Why are you taking this so seriously? Calm down, bro.
You sank my battleship.
It's if I'm playing Sea of Thieves and someone sinks my ship, I'm not oh my god, I'm never playing again. I'm that sucks. All right, well, load it up. It's pretty simple stuff, man.
You know what? The thing I hate the most is when someone gets a lucky shot or something like that happens, and you just hear "get good." You're just
get good.
I hate
is the
that.
biggest trigger for me when I play a video game, because
I love saying it, but I hate getting.
If I'm sitting there and I hear "yo, get good," my immediate reaction is "get good." Oh, I'm gonna show you get good. I'm gonna hunt you. And we'll find you in the video game. You will regret it.
I have a very specific skill set.
Skills I've acquired over 5 years of playing Sea of Thieves, even though it's only been out for 2. Skills that make me a nightmare for pirates like you. I will find you, and I will sink your ship and take your shit.
Liam
Neeson's. So moving on from the toxic people, because we could go for hours on that.
Yeah, get good.
Good. GET space GUD.
Yeah.
Get good. Get good. Go away. Dick. The creeps in video games.
Oh, yeah.
There are some nasty human beings out there, bro.
Yeah.
And there's some really creepy people in video games.
Teenage boys.
It's it's like I was playing one time. Can't remember what I was playing. And I have to make this very clear. And I'll say it is not sanctioned to just creepy men. There's some creepy chicks playing video games nowadays, bro.
Is there really?
Yes.
I haven't met any creepy chicks. I've met a bunch of creepy dudes.
I've met 2 creepy chicks, and the rest were dudes. But I've definitely met some creepy chicks. I was playing one day. I think I was playing Monster Hunter, and I hopped on to a random hunt, and it was like 3 other players, and some girl had a mic, and the other 2 people dipped. So she was like, "Hi, does anyone like know what we're doing? I'm really new with this," and everyone dipped, and I was like, "Crap!" And I grabbed my mic, and I'm like, "Hi, I gotcha. Here's where this monster's definitely gonna be. I'm hunter rank this. I'm master rank this. This is a low rank mission. Don't worry about it. I got you." She's like, "Oh, I really appreciate that." I was like, "Don't worry about it." She's like, "You're probably gonna carry." I was like, "Dude, it's a video game. It's all good. I'm here to help. I'll show you how to get this right. What weapon are you gonna bring? Like, what are you trying to do?" And she's like, "I'm gonna bring sword and shield." I'm like, "Perfect. That's what I use. I will show you how to use it. I've mastered it. I got you." Crushed the game. I mean, I think I beat the monster. She maybe hit it twice. That's all she had time to do. I think I beat it in like 2 minutes.
Oh.
Just yeet, yeet, yeet. Take a seed. Pro stats, dude. Give me my sword and shield. I'm gonna win.
Yeah, I did.
So, I got done, and like she was like, "Oh my god, thank you." I'm like, "Yeah, of course. Don't worry about it." And she's like, "Can I add you as a friend? Like, how often do you play?" I was like, "I don't play Monster Hunter as much as I used to. Feel free to add me, but like, I'm not normally playing. In reality, I play Xbox religiously. I always appear offline though,
Yeah, it's smart.
for a lot of reasons. I have my friends who are my friends, and that's it. And she like added me. I was like, "Yeah, I accepted it, sure." And I think maybe like a day or 2 later, she sent me a message with "Hey baby" with a winky face. I didn't reply. I was like, "Nope."
Oh.
And then I got a "Will you help me do another monster?" Didn't reply. I'm like, "No, you're creep." And I got like message after message after message. Like, "Why aren't you replying to me? What the fuck? What the hell's wrong with you? Oh my god, like you were so nice. You're being an asshole." Just like every guy. And I'm like, "Whoa.
Dude.
Like, ma'am, calm down." So I just deleted her and blocked her. I was like, "Nope, I don't deal with that crap." And yeah, I mean, a million creepy guys. Man, oh good god, there's some creepy dudes on video games.
Yeah. Yeah, there is. I had a friend, I won't say which network, her name was Fern, and it was me and Diabito, it was Borderlands, and like, we were friends with Fern.
Yeah.
Like, she was like, early 20s, she was like our homegirl.
Okay.
She was like our homegirl.
Yeah, like you knew her.
Yeah. Yeah, so, but like, we would get into lobbies, like, where we would try and go do raid bosses, and like, we would joke with Fern, right?
Yeah.
Like, we would like give her a hard time and be like, "You know you can't hit that shot, girl." like
You're not gonna make it.
yeah, like stuff
Fern,
like that.
we'll carry you. Yeah.
We know you can't do anything. Like, we would joke, but then like, if we would get into lobbies where it would be like dudes and be like, "Yeah, you can't hit those shots because you're a girl," and we're like,
No,
"Whoa,
that's definitely not why.
That's not what we're getting at. We're giving her, like, it's okay for us to give her a hard time because we're her friend.
You're not Fern's
Yeah,
friend.
it's like,
Yeah.
it's like one of those moments. But it's just like, and then I had another friend for Overwatch. Her name was Atomic Boob,
Amazing, awesome.
and it would be like, she was like engaged and everything, but she was like our homegirl,
Yeah.
right? And it would be like the same thing. It'd just be like, you just get into lobbies, and it's like, it's just so creepy. Like, these, you could tell, like, we're in our 20s, right? And then you would get like a lobby of like 3 or 4 other dudes that were like obviously like prepubescent, like 13, 14, 15-year-old.
Yeah.
And they would just try macking on them.
Yeah, it's like,
And
oh my god, what do you look like?
Yeah,
do you have
it's
a
like,
do you have a webcam? Do you have a YouTube?
OnlyFans? Like,
Yeah, it's like, dude, I don't like. I
like, your
understand.
voice sounds hot. Do you stream on
Yeah,
Twitch? Do you have a
your
web-
voice sounds
That's
hot.
hot,
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I don't understand why guys have this mentality that like this girl's playing video games, which means she's hot and sexy and single. Like, that's actually not at all what that means. It means she
Yeah.
enjoys video games. You idiot.
Yeah,
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
I don't get it.
I've run into some times where I'll be playing, and it's very rare that I pull out the mic unless it's with someone I know. But occasionally, if it's like if I play Gears 5 with like randoms on Horde, which I do a lot, and someone's like, "Anyone have a mic?" Like, it'll just make it easier. I'll pull out my mic if I'm playing with like the right randoms. Like, and I've made a few friends through Gears 5. Like, I have 2 of my friends. I have one named Grim, and then the other one's AA, a big worm.
I like that name.
They're both great. I actually met them playing Gears of War 4, and now that we all have 5, they actually recently messaged me saying, like, yo, it's been a minute. I'm like, it has, boys. They're great. But so, like I said, I don't normally use mics, and there was one situation, I think I was playing, I want to say it might have actually been Gears 4 and on Horde. I think I was playing Gears 4 Horde with randoms, and it was me, 2 random dudes, and a chick, and the girl hopped on, and she was, I don't remember who she was with. She was playing as a girl character, and she had a mic, and she was like, hey, does anyone have a mic? And I was like, I'm not pulling my mic out. That's a lot of work. And then some other guy's like, yeah, I got a mic.
It's always that kind of.
And she's like,
yeah,
oh, hi. She's like, oh, hi. And he's like, hey. And she's like, okay, cool. So, like, do you guys have mics? Like, blah, blah. And she was like, if you don't have a mic, can you shoot, like, at the ground twice with your, like, handgun? So I was just like, pop, pop. She's like, oh, okay, don't worry about it. And I'm like, great. And she was, like, talking about how she hadn't played in a while, and I was like, I'm not gonna talk to you, but like I'll help you. If you go down, I'm gonna get you up. Like, it's a team game. I'm gonna help a bro out. I'm gonna help somebody. And she goes, yeah, this is actually this is my boyfriend's account. We both play, but I haven't played in a while, so I was like, you know what? Let me hop on his. It's higher leveled, and like your typical stuff. I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not here to meet girls. I'm here to freaking destroy the Locust Horde. Okay. That's the name of the game. That's what I'm doing. This guy's like, oh, does he have a boyfriend? She's like, yeah. And he's like, of course. You're probably a fucking slut, right? And it's like, whoa, dude. Like, what? Why?
Why?
She has a boyfriend. What made you assume that? What are you, an idiot?
Yeah, and it's like, the new thing has become like, if you stand up for a girl, you're now a simp.
Yeah. Oh, God, I can't. It's like, oh, you stood up for a girl, you're probably simping over here. It's like, no, I'm just not a douchebag.
I'm a decent human being.
Yeah, like, if I stand up for this girl, I'm not hitting on her. I have a girlfriend who I'm not going to cheat on, number one, because she's hot as hell, and I love her. She's okay. I don't think she likes me, but that's a whole other type of rant. Yeah. Number 2, it's like, dude, you're being a dick.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're a guy or a girl. I'm going to stand up for somebody. Like,
yeah.
Like, if I was playing a game with randoms and someone's like, dude, this guy sucks, blah, blah, I'd be like, dude, shut up.
Shut up.
It's a video game. Get over yourself.
As long as you're actively trying, I'm going to stand up for you.
If you're trying and you're having fun, that's what I care about. Just have fun. Like in our Gears video, I wasn't mad. Like, you just started. If you would have been awful, I still would have been like, it's okay, bro. We're having fun. Like, it's good times out here. That's the goal when you play a video game. I don't play a video game to, like, hit on women or be a dick to people.
Yeah, we play to have fun. As long as you're actually trying, like, I'm going to stand up. Like, if you're jumping off the map, I'm going to be like, dude, come on now. Reel it in.
I mean, I feel bad for you on our next first look.
Oh, no.
Because I am notorious for doing dumb shit in video games like that. There was we used to play Red Dead in my little group. The online is so bad, it's so janky. And I used to dive off of buildings. I'd die, and people are like, why are you doing that? I'm like, because it's funny. We'd all laugh so hard we couldn't see straight. But someone would be like, oh no, you're getting shot. I'm like, I got an idea, and I just jump off a building. And the person who's shooting me is just like, what the fuck? Why did he do that? It's a It's a power move.
It's a power move, yeah.
It's a big power move. Yeah, so moving on from creeps, I've noticed a lot of creepy guys kind of do the same thing too. The racism in video games, dude. Good God. There's some POSs out there.
There are definitely.
Like, dude, people are like, oh, I'm just doing it to be a troll. It's like, yeah, but that troll, quote unquote, you're doing is really offensive.
Really offensive.
And really not cool. Like, I don't care that you think you're being a troll. You're still a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like, easy as that, bro.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed, so I used to play on console, and then I moved over to PC. Console, it's terrible. People are absolutely racist scum.
Yeah, they really are.
If you pull that on PC, you're instantly reported. Like we don't tolerate that. Like
so Town of Salem is it's PC. And I played last night with 3 people who were all playing together in the same room, and they even said it, and they all 3 had the same or similar racist name that I'm not going to say. And literally day 1, the first thing someone typed wasn't one of them. Someone typed, "I want to make a deal. Everyone who's serial killer, mafia, whatever, do not or go for the racist people. Period. Blank. If there is a jailer, take them to jail. Execute them. Period. Blank." So the next day, 2 of them were dead. 1 of them was still alive. And one of them got killed by the mafia. 1 of them got killed by a serial killer. We found out that one of the racist guys was a jailer. And it's the jailer. You pull someone to jail, and you can execute him in jail. And so we put him on the the lynching thing, and he was like, "Okay, guys, I was just doing it for a troll. Like, it's really like I'm not racist. Like, seriously, I was doing it for a troll. I'm sorry. I'm the jailer." And immediately, everyone, all at the same time, literally wrote, "Fuck you," including me. Everyone just like, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you." And he got executed. He was the jailer too. And then I typed in the chat. I was like, "I understand this is the name of the game, but legit, guys, serial killer, mafia, no one kill anyone tonight. Let's have a peaceful night." And no one did it. The next morning, the first person to type was, "All right, I'm not gonna lie, I'm serial killer. Just kill me." This was a win enough for me. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Compared to online where console where it's riddled with racism.
It's bad.
It's racist.
It's not cool.
It's so fucked up. What's the point?
There's no point, dude.
We're
all gamers. Like, there's no...
Yeah. I don't get it. There's a lot of things in this world that I can tolerate. Racism is not one of them for a lot of obvious reasons. If I meet someone who is racist, it's not a matter of like, yo, that makes me uncomfortable. It is a strict matter of like, I don't like you.
Yeah.
I don't care if I don't care if you're donating millions of dollars to charity every year. I don't care. You're racist. I don't like you.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, I think you're a waste of space and you're wasting oxygen. That's what I think. But that's just my personal opinion.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, I think most people would.
Yeah.
You notice how that one racist guy who's going to watch this and be like, "Oh, that's not very nice. These guys are talking about how it's not cool to bully people. They're bullying me." If you're racist, you deserve to be bullied.
Yeah, point blank.
It's the only time I'd ever condone it. You're racist and actively talk about how much you hate a specific race. You deserve to be bullied.
Yeah.
You deserve it at that point.
You deserve it.
Yeah, racism in video games is very crazy with communities, man. People are so... I'm normally playing solo or, like, single-player games.
Yeah.
And if I'm not playing single-player games, I'm playing with my friends.
Yeah. That's the only safe way.
Yeah. My friends aren't racist. I don't hang out with racist folks, period blank.
Don't be that guy on the microphone. Like, I know this is a reoccurring thing from my mouth because it's teenagers. Ugh.
You should get that cough checked.
I know, dude.
Yeah, could be the Rona. Be careful, bro.
9 coronas.
9 coronas.
But yeah, it's not cool. It's not edgy. It's not.
Yeah,
you're a piece of trash. Like,
yeah, like there are teenagers who legitimately are like, "Oh yeah, like it's funny, it's cool." It's like it's not cool.
It's not cool.
Like here's what I say to that. This is what I think. If you are that person on the mic screaming like a racial slur, tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Go find someone of that race and say it to them and see how you fare. How about that? See how that works for you, and then come back and act like you're still big and bad, because you're not.
SKTP is not reliable for any actions that occur.
No, we're not. No, SKTP is not reliable for the ass kicking you're going to get if you do that.
Yeah.
For the thrashing that will happen to you. Like, no, we're not reliable. We're not reliable for that. But that's the whole thing. It's the people who are like, they're real badass behind a screen.
Yeah.
They're real Billy badass behind a screen and the keyboard. And then in real life, they'd be like, "Oh boy, I done goofed."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get good, scrap.
Yeah, wipe the Dorito dust off your chin. And stop saying racial slurs, you asshole.
Maybe come back on the Mountain Dew, have some chamomile tea. Chamomile tea, maybe a healthy dose of melatonin to get you to fall asleep.
You know, live a normal life.
Yeah.
And if you're a gamer and you're not a racist, hey man, drink all the Mountain Dew you want.
Go for it, dude.
It's easy as that. Sleep's for the weak if you're not a racist.
Sleep when you're dead.
Yeah, if you're a racist though, we hate you.
We hate you.
We hate you. So let's move on to the gaming devs, developers, man. They're I hate it. The only developing company I know of that I actually like is Rare Ltd, who does Sea of Thieves. It's the only one that I'm like, cool. Like, I love Gears of War, but let me tell you, dude, the Coalition, not great. It's being fixed now that their president has left because he was causing the problems, and they're fixing it, and I'm really happy with them. I mean, like, I'm talking, it's not like guys who were like VPs or anything fixing the game. No, it's like the tiny little devs who made like this one blade of grass are in there fixing the game and like reporting on it.
Oh,
they're the ones who are adding all the cool stuff. Good for them. Other than that, most devs can suck it.
Yeah.
They're all awful.
Pretty much. Gearbox, your devs for the Borderlands series, you guys do an awesome job. You listen to the community. Blizzard, I hate you. Absolutely.
I hate you.
You just made Roadhog fun for the first time in 4 years, and then you nerfed him in 2 weeks. Blizzard, I hate you.
Bethesda, hey, ESO's crushing it. Good for you.
Is it?
ESO's the mamma jamma.
Is it?
You don't play Elder Scrolls Online? You're not winning.
Not winning?
You're not winning, bro. ESO is the mamma jamma. Anyway, yeah, devs, good God.
Yeah, there's good devs that actually listen to the community.
Yeah.
And, like, are very active. Like, you got, like, the Twitch streamers, and the devs are, like, checking in on the Twitch streamers, being like, hey, how does this fare? You found anything? And then you just have the devs that are just like, oh, the community hates this? We know what's best.
This is our game.
This is our game.
We know.
We know that the streamer, these pros, play it for 12 hours a day, but we know in our hearts that we play this game 2 hours, maybe a day. We know what's best.
I don't understand that. Like, just listen to your community.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I said with the Gears of War thing with the Coalition, they straight up and down were not listening. They had really botched Gears 5. The story is good, don't get me wrong, but they added in, like, free roam and open world elements, which has never been in a Gears game, and it's very weird. It's very weird. It's very different, and I liked it, but it took away from the story that could have been added, and people have been hardcore complaining about it. Everyone was complaining about Horde. Horde is like the pinnacle for Gears. It's what we played on First Look. That is the bread and butter for Gears of War. Their stories are always great, but Horde is where it's at. I play Gears of War for the stories, but the second that story is over, I'm jumping into Horde for a solid 5 months. At least once a day, if not every other day. Like, what do you think I'm doing Monday? I'm going to Cody's and playing Horde.
Okay.
Probably till like 4 or 5 a.m. Period blank. That's what we do. The problem is, they just were not listening to people. They're like, hey, I really want to play this character. When do they release? Oh, they release in a few months. Great. Free of DLC? No. $40 for a single character. Yeah. What's their class? Well, you have to buy them to learn their class.
Oh.
No. I'm not going to spend $40 on my favorite character, Baird, to find out his class is shit. Luckily, after their big guy, Rod Ferguson, stepped down, the little dev guys who were, like, fixing it have officially announced there's going to be a separation of class and character, so I can play any class I want with any character. Thank God.
That's cool.
Because I love Baird. He's my favorite character. I've not been able to touch him in Gears of War Horde because his class is garbage. It's hot garbage. It's one of the worst classes I've ever seen. It really is. And I'm very happy they're finally doing that. Don't get me wrong, but good God, it took so freaking long. It's awful.
So a lot of these companies now, they're all about those microtransactions.
Yeah.
That's all they care about.
Yeah. So it's like ESO, Bethesda does microtransactions. It's not really micro. I mean, they have microtransactions in the game, but they have like a very expensive transaction when a new DLC comes out. But here's the thing. You're not getting like one little area with like 2 missions. The DLC is going to take you 2 weeks. It's a it's a whole new game. I have all of the DLCs now for ESO because I have ESO Plus. I caved and did it. It's awesome, by the way. And their new DLC is called Greymoor. It's the Dark Heart of Skyrim. Like we've gone into Skyrim now. It's been sick. But the problem is, well, not the problem. The big thing a lot of people were complaining about was, I'm not going to spend $45 on that DLC. I'm like, are you kidding me? I am. Why wouldn't you? You are literally getting a whole new fucking game.
Yeah.
It's dope. Like the Elsewhere DLC where you went and fought a bunch of dragons, which we talked about in our We're Gamer Guys podcast, which you should go listen to because it's really funny. The DLC for that was like $10. It was so old. But it took me 2 weeks to beat it. It took me so long to beat it because there's so much to do and it's huge. I never understand why people get so butthurt about that. And then there are developers who just throw in microtransactions that are so dumb.
Yeah, there's like I don't know, Gearbox got hit hard with when Borderlands 3 came out. Their CEO, Randy Pitchford, was like, there's going to be no microtransactions referring to like loot boxes.
Yeah.
But he got slammed for it because he was like, but there will be cosmetics that you can buy, which are technically, but it's not like pay to win.
Right.
Which is when I start to get a problem with.
Yeah, pay to win irritates me with most games.
Yeah. But if it's like cosmetics and stuff, like you know what you're
Yeah.
getting, it's not a gamble.
100%. 100%.
Like with DLC, it's like
Yeah.
you're paying all that money, you know you're getting like top tier content.
100%. So like Sea of Thieves has, they have free DLCs all the time. That's rad.
Cool.
Everything that they have released that has been an add-on has been free, which has been awesome. They have things that cost money, but it's like it's like $4 for like this really cool outfit, or it's like $5 for this really cool ship customization. And then they have something that's like $30 gets you these 3 ship customizations that are full set, so you get the hull, the sails, the cannons, capstan, wheel, everything. And then you get 2 pets with different outfits, and you get 3 outfits for your pets, and you get 4 new hair color. It's like $30 for that? Run it. No problem. 100%. That was one of the other issues I was having with the Coalition for Gears. It was $40 to play a character. You out of your freaking mind. I'm not going to spend $40 on that. So the new guys put in what they're calling Gears coins, where every single thing that is costed money is now available for Gears coins. And it's in-game currency. You earn it by playing the game. And I am about that. I love a good grind.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's worth it. That's one thing. Man, Blizzard had a very big, like, $1 million lawsuit because they have loot boxes. And it's like you pay money for like a potential role to get what you want. But if it's something where you know what you're gonna get, I don't see a problem with it. If you're straightforward with it.
If I know I'm getting it.
Yeah. Like,
sick.
Like what you're saying with Gears, like when you didn't know what their class was gonna be.
Yeah.
Like that's a gamble.
Yeah.
But you said that they changed it to where then
that changes next month.
Then it becomes worth it.
Right, and that's the thing. It changes next month, and I was like, well, then I guess I should buy Baird. I guess I should do it. And literally right before I logged in, because I hadn't played Gears since release. I had played the whole story, and then I had played Horde maybe twice, and I hated it. I hadn't touched it. And then Cody called me one day, just randomly. He was like, come over. I was like, why? And he was like, you need to see Gears. I was like, no. And he's like, Zach, you really need to see Gears. And I came over, and he showed me everything. So now they have operations. That's what they always have. So Operation 4 is what's out right now. It's called Brothers in Arms. It's all the classic characters. it does cost money. But if you don't want the whole thing, you get Gears coins if you want one character. But it's these like 5 classic characters with all these different skins, with all these different weapon skins as well, and it's all guaranteed you're gonna fucking get it. That I can deal with.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna deal with $40 to hopefully get Baird, whose class is good. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Why would I do that? Why would I spend money and go, hope his class doesn't suck? No. Guarantee me his class is good and I'll freaking buy him.
Yeah.
Or tell me what his class is going to be and I can determine it. Don't go, oh, you really want to play your favorite character in the game? $40. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to lie to you. I've spent money on Gears multiple times. Don't get me wrong. There was a part of me that, like, if it wasn't for the class thing, I would have spent the $40, 100%. But at the same time, I say that, I look at it and I'm like, would I have actually spent $40 just to play as this character? I don't know. And like, I'll tell you, one big dev that was crushing it for so long that now sucks is Capcom, actually.
Really?
So, being a Monster Hunter player and huge fan of the game itself, World, because it's the only one I played. I'm not a true Monster Hunter fan, apparently, according to some people in the community.
The toxic people in the community we talked about, you sons of bitch.
Anyway, so, one big thing is, so Capcom used to do really good developer updates and really good drops. It was like, this week, here's a new monster that is badass. And I'm like, oh, you mean I'm going to go in and crush it first try? Because that's what I heard you say. And this last update they did is awful. It's a monster called Elatrion. And it's the first time it is the first time I've actually played it and not beaten a monster, like first or second try, and not had fun. It's such a bad monster because the way they do it is like it's a monster that has like 4 different elements. So you have to have a weapon, or everyone has to have a different element weapon that makes it weak.
Oh.
You can't beat it alone. You have to play with a group. And I don't like that. I love the challenge of going in and being like, I beat this monster on Arch-Tempered mode, the hardest mode it has. I did it. And that's always been my big thing. I mean, Cody and I have played so much Monster Hunter. I mean, we freaking, good God. And it really started to change when they released Iceborne, which is their big DLC. It's their end game content. It's a whole other game. $20 for a whole brand new game that's bigger than the base game.
Wow.
I'll take that bet. No problem. All damn day. But when you do an update like that, when you've been doing so well, you lose me. I haven't played it. Elatrion came out. I played it like for about 4 or 5 hours trying to beat it. Couldn't do it. Have not picked up Monster Hunter since. I actually deleted it off my Xbox.
Oh, wow.
I was so annoyed that I was like, I can't do this. I very rarely delete a game out of frustration. I officially deleted Monster Hunter because I'm like, I don't think I'm going to play this anymore. They have one final monster coming out, and I'm like, it's going to suck. They're not going to do it right. They're going to make it impossible, I bet. And it's like, you have to beat Elatrion to do the final monster. I'm like, no.
No. Yeah.
No. Screw you. I've beaten Arch-Tempered monsters that are 10 times harder than Elatrion. Screw you. Why can't I just beat this monster? You suck. You suck, Capcom. You suck. I'm angry at Capcom right now. I don't like having a bad relationship with them. I'm mad. I hate you.
You're ranty.
I hate you. I'm ranty. I'm ranty.
Ranty.
And then we'll move from devs because I could go hours.
Yeah.
Just community in general. The gaming community in general is pretty crappy lately.
It is. We are a community divided.
We are.
And I don't like that.
We all play video games. Like, don't get me wrong. I talk my fair share of shit on PlayStations. But I started on PlayStation. I just do it out of fun. I always make the same joke of, like, if I want to watch something that's super cinematic, I'll go watch a movie. I don't care about your stupid cinematics in your PlayStations. And I just make it as the joke, because all in all, like, I want a PlayStation because I really want to play God of War. I really want to.
So good.
I know, and I'm kicking myself in the ass, and I want to play Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's pretty good.
So badly. I'd say I want to play the Avengers game, but it's not PlayStation exclusive. It's on Xbox too, and guess who's gonna download it tomorrow?
I've heard the new Avengers.
It's been out for 3 days, and people are like, "This is so good." I'm like, "Let's go, let's go, Marvel,
Let's go."
Everyone's like, well, DC's the ones who are really saving with their video games. I'm like, oh, guess what? Marvel just released their really, their second big one, and they said, watch this. Yeet.
I've heard really good things about the new Avengers.
It's multiplayer.
Is it really?
Yeah. I'm gonna play as Captain America the whole time. I'm not even gonna level anyone else up. I don't care. Because Captain America.
Captain America.
America, brother. But yeah, the community itself is so divided, and that needs to change.
It does.
I understand that people have grievances against things. Like, I make fun of PlayStation all the time, but, like, it's okay. You like what you like, and that's what matters.
You can like your consoles.
Yeah, I mean, if you like PlayStation and you want to be, like, a little dick boy, that's fine. Whatever. Like, you don't want to be a big dick boy and have an Xbox, that's cool.
I know.
Or, you want to spend $8,000 on a PC when my Xbox does the same thing. It's totally fine. I'm just saying. It's so easy. It was so easy to do all of that. I was like, this is the perfect time. But no, on a serious note, I genuinely don't care what you play on.
Yeah, we're all gamers.
As long as you're having fun, that's really what matters. Like, I do talk smack on PlayStation, but at the end of the night, it's a good console.
Yeah.
I love Xbox, so I don't talk smack on it. I talk smack on Nintendo, but I can't play Pokemon on my Xbox, and that's a whole ass problem that Microsoft needs to fix.
You never really hear anybody hate on Nintendo.
You don't! There's no reason to.
Yeah, it's just like they have their own niche, and if you don't like Pokemon, what are you doing?
You don't like Pokemon, you're not a true gamer.
Yeah.
Bro.
You don't think Super Mario's fun?
Yeah, you don't think Super Smash Bros. Is the most testing thing for your friendships?
Yes.
Like, you want to find out who your friends are? Get yeeted off a map by Kirby once or twice. And then tell me you want to be friends with that guy, because you don't. I'm so bad at Super Smash Bros. Well, Brawl, the newest one I'm really bad at.
I haven't tried the newest one. I love Super Smash Bros. Though. Those games are so much fun.
Melee, dude.
Melee.
Super Smash Bros. Melee is where it was at. What happened? I want it. GameCube.
Yes.
The pinnacle of gaming was the GameCube.
Yeah.
Everything from there was just downhill. Fuck Xbox. Fuck PlayStation. Fuck Wii. GameCube. Bang! That's the pinnacle of gaming.
Yeah.
It's the GameCube.
Yep.
God. Remember when you had GameCubes and you didn't have online gaming with racist, creepy dudes?
I know.
You remember that?
Times are better.
Yeah, times were a lot better. If I played Mario Party with my friends and I wasn't doing well as Waluigi, no one was like, kill yourself. Everyone was like, oh, dude, you got a real bad one there. That stinks. Are you good?
You got a hot voice.
Yeah. I think the only time we'll end it after this. I have to tell this really funny toxic story that I definitely did, but it ended up not being toxic. I was trying to just be funny. I was playing Sea of Thieves, and I was blasting the Pirates of the Caribbean music through my headset. One day, I was just going in, and I would show up. I'd like start following people's ships, and I wouldn't fire or anything. And I would pull up on them, and I'd jump on their ship, and just Davey just, "How much you do your name, Captain?" I got killed so many times.
Oh my god.
And then I ended up doing it one time, and all the people, because you have like emotes, all the people just put their hands up. And I just started doing the Davy Jones speech. Do you fear death? And everyone had a blast. I ended up getting like 14 people on my sloop. I have a capture of it on my Xbox of all of us on my sloop and me firing all of them out of a cannon. It was crawl and shoot, crawl and shoot, crawl and shoot. It was the funniest shit.
That's amazing.
Yeah, every now and again, man, you'll meet some cool people. It's so much fun. What makes you doing, him, Captain? As well as every time I play, if I get shot at, stop blowing us in more shit! I will get on my headset and scream it too. Normally when I do that, they stop and I just hear laughing. And I'm like, thank God that worked. They don't need to know I have this chest. I'm gonna get killed.
I would laugh so hard. I'd be like, I want to be friends with this guy.
A lot of people started doing it. I used to have a capture. I was doing a skeleton fort alone one day, and someone's ship rolled in. I was like, shit, they're gonna kill me. And as their ship got closer, because like the game set up really well, it's where if someone's ship is far away and they have a mic, as they get closer, it gets louder. And it's just really quiet, and I'm looking at their ship, and I just slowly start hearing All-Star. It's like the whistling purple All-Star is happening. I'm like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden it just pauses, and as they're coming up, it just gets like, somebody once told me the world is gonna roll, and it was them playing it through their headset. I laughed so damn hard. I didn't even finish the skeleton fort. I hopped on their ship with them, and I had my lantern out. They had theirs. We were just flashing our lanterns to the beat of the music. I have a capture of
That's
that.
amazing.
They ended up jumping off this ship and swimming around it, flashing their lantern in the water for no reason. And then like a galleon came up on us. We're like, oh, we're both gonna get killed. And they pull it up and they just stopped. And then all of a sudden you just hear, shh. Yo, is that fucking All-Star?
That's great.
Thank God. And that's what the community of every video game needs.
That's the pinnacle.
That's the pinnacle of good community.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Is that All-Star?
Yo, is that fucking All-Star? The dude didn't even talk. He didn't talk once. He just kept playing it on repeat. I was like, this guy's a real pro at this game. Huh. Pretty confident. That's a confident man. Yeah, it was good times. God, Sea of Thieves community has gotten so much better. Now that it's good, it's so fun. I meet some cool people in Sea of Thieves. Everyone's relatively nice. Most ships just pass each other. No one even shoots at each other anymore lately. Just kind of politely wave.
That's peaceful.
Like, hi, how are you?
Oh, hey, howdy there, neighbor.
Yeah, Grub and I got hacked one night on PC, or on Sea of Thieves, because there is a few issues with bugs and people know how to hack it. Someone hacked, and we don't know how they did it, but we know it was impossible for it to not to be a hack. They sank our ship, which we didn't understand how. We had a sloop, and they had a sloop. It was a single player versus me and Grub. We set their ship on fire. We put holes in their ship. We put a curse cannonball on their ship that makes it to where they drop anchor. We put another one on to where they couldn't get to their barrels. I mean, we ruined them. And they never shot a single shot at us. And we put it on to where, like, okay, they can't get anything out. So if we keep shooting it, they're going to end up sinking. They never sank. Not once. And they somehow sank our ship. They put 2 holes in us. And somehow, like, Grub was down there paling out water. And I'm like, are we good? And he's like, yeah, we only have 2. And all of a sudden, dude didn't even shoot at us. And Grub was like, holy crap. I was like, what? And he was like, the ship, literally, the whole side of the ship just got holes in it. Just patched through.
Jeez.
So we got sank. We showed up relatively close to them, which is really weird. That doesn't normally happen. Normally when you get killed, you go pretty far away from them. And we saw them, and all of a sudden, fog just showed up, which you normally have to slowly go into it. It just on top of us. And then we got attacked by a skeleton galleon. It's not supposed to attack sloops, by the way. We got attacked by a skeleton galleon that was attacking our sloop, and then a megalodon showed up.
Oh.
And then the Kraken. I was like, wow, that's not bad luck. This dude knows something. We got wrecked. We just changed servers. We were like, yeah, we're just gonna next server that.
GG next.
Yeah, GG next. Well, that's all I can muster for rants, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot of rants. It's a center for rants.
Center for Rants.
And as much as I would love to do the normal outro, we have overrun a little bit. So I'm going to make it very quick. Don't you dare leave the channel without liking it,
Commenting,
subscribing,
sharing,
caring,
clicking that bell icon so you get notified.
and following us on Instagram. And what you can do right now, you're going to go to our banner icon, click the Instagram icon, it takes you to Instagram. Or you can go, if you're on your phone, you go to the description, click follow us on Instagram, opens your Instagram app. Bam. Quick, easy, simple. And we will see you guys next time.
Podcast.